Hey guys, I'm back. I just wanted to show you something. I was poking around, really rattling my brain. Exhaust will do it. It's not more of a clatter, it's more of a puffing sound, but yeah, if you have a bad gasket on your exhaust or a hole in your exhaust, it will make that sound. If it goes away about 15 minutes, it's going to be the gaskets up there. But I'm just going to go ahead and check the rest of the exhaust. I just decided just to check that. Reason you can see is because I had it off already. I was going to replace it, but I wanted to show you guys. I figured it out. There's nothing wrong with the suspension, so I can put the tires back on. I had to go and get me some dew in me. That's my coffee, some Mountain Dew, to figure this one out. So I figured it out. Wanted to let you guys know that I was being a derp. And that you're probably screaming, "Hey, you're not checking some of the other stuff it could be." You're right. I wasn't. I was just assuming it was suspension. Looks like that's the only one I need to replace. That's good. And really, you don't need to replace this whole piece. You just have to replace the gaskets. But it's gonna make me buy the whole piece, I bet. Considering it doesn't look like I can buy gaskets in there, so it's probably gonna have me just buy the whole piece. That's all it is, right there. Let's remove it. Maybe. Really? I have to take all of that off first? Wow. Okay. I should have known better. I should have known it was going to have me take all of this off. Really, that's not necessary. You unbolt it right there. You just let that sit on top of all this stuff here. And then you take that off. That's it. That's all there is to it. It's going to make me take this whole exhaust system off. Again, I would have told that guy drive it until something breaks, but because that's not gonna hurt nothing. It's just a sound. It's like when you have a hole in your exhaust. Well, actually, a hole in your exhaust is kind of a big deal. You're not getting the right back pressure, and that same thing here. You're not getting the correct back pressure, but I mean, it isn't the end of the world either. It's not like you're driving around without an exhaust at all. If you're doing that, yeah, that's pretty bad. If you didn't have any of this, yeah. Not only would your car be extremely loud. Some people like loud cars, so hey, if that's your thing, that's your thing. Your engine compartment's just gonna fill up with exhaust, and I can't imagine that being a good thing. I can't think of it actually hurting anything in there, but it's not going to be a good thing. The car's going to run a bit rough. Actually, it's going to run really rough. If it runs. I may actually test that now. I don't even know if it'll run. Look at all these bolts. Your gearbox is supposed to have bolts like this, but apparently, nope. It has like 6 bolts. Main reason this has so many bolts. Oop, wrong button. Really? I have to take it all off again? What? Okay. Guess I better not hit the wrong button. Main reason it's gonna have so many bolts. You don't want this leaking. I could guarantee you he has a blown gasket right behind this, but it's gonna make me replace the whole thing. There we go. Exhaust manifold. Alright, let's go to computer. Let's actually buy the right part this time. Exhaust manifold. I know he ain't got that or that, so there we go. Boom. Put it all back together. I'll put the tires back on too. I could upgrade my wrench speed, make it a bit faster, but honestly, I think that's a skill that should just level up on its own as you use the wrench. I like how everything's a wrench. No specialty tools at all. I also like I don't have to torque this down with the torque bar. I like that too. There we go. Let's get back underneath the car. I'm assuming since there's 2 other cars in here that I can't touch, I'm not the only mechanic that works here. Again, there'd be gaskets right here too. Everywhere where this comes off, two pieces of metal meet like this, there's going to be a gasket. Exhaust gets really rusty and abused underneath cars. So all these bolts would be a pain in the ass to get off. If you live where it snows a lot and they're throwing salt on the ground, wash your car a lot during the winter, because that salt will eat all of this. It loves metal. Out west where I came from, we didn't have to deal with road salt. It never snowed. So cars didn't die from rust. The heat killed them. Cars are a lot more fragile than people think. They are so neglected and abused that we just assume that they can take punishment. They really can't. They're very temperamental. That's why a neglected car one day, it'll just break. It'll give. And then you'll fix a part. And then something else will give. And so you'll fix that part. And then something else will give. And so on and so on. And then you just end up junking the car. You go, what a piece of junk. It's always breaking now. It used to be such a reliable car. It's not that it was such a reliable car. It's just everything that you neglected is just catching up to it. I'm not gonna lie. I neglected a car. I had a 1989 Pontiac Grand Prix. I neglected that car. It was my first car. Of course I'm gonna neglect it. I was a stupid teenager. Didn't take care of it at all. Though it had a warped upper plenum, so all of this had to come down to the block. Had to take all that off. So that really wasn't my fault. I bought the car that way. I ended up fixing it, and then the day I fixed it, I took it out on test drive, and somebody hit me. Totaled the car, and I was like, well, that was a waste of time. Alright, let's turn this in. Oh, I had to perform a test drive. Can I do that? Can I drive it? Let's go to these doors here. No, can't test drive. So considering that a test drive? No? Hell, let's take it back out there, I guess. I don't quite understand what test drive. Is there at the door? No? It's the only door. Let's go back to this one. Did I miss something over here? That's a computer. No? Huh. Well, this is a circuit breaker for the whole shop. Let's turn these lights off. Got too much on. I don't need these ones on, or those ones on over there. I just need these on. Alright, I guess I'll just path test. I guess this is it. I mean, I was in here earlier. Didn't say it was complete. I'm probably missing something in there. It feels like I am. Oh, hold brake. I don't know if this is considered a test drive, because I was in here earlier. Let's see, was that it? Nope, that wasn't it. Okay, so I'm missing something in this room. I'm sure somebody out there is watching videos like, oh, whoa, hey, There we go, test drive. So is this back to that same test track I was at? Since I know that there's nothing wrong with the car, I'm just gonna fly through this. Oh, I can't even look through around in this car anyway. Come on. Nope. No e-brake. Oh, there is. I'm gonna have some fun out here. Press the space bar. I get e-brake. Whee! Spun out. I'm no NASCAR driver. There we go. Did a performance finish there for you guys. Guess if I had like a steering wheel or something, I might do a little better. It's very easy to overturn with the WASD keys. Alright, that should be it. Yep, it's done. Did I already sell my parts? I already sold my parts. Turn it in. I'm done. I am getting more money for the job. These guys are paying in advance. So when the job comes up, it tells me how much money I got for it in the bottom right hand corner. I overcharged that guy by $500. Suspension, huh? I'm back. My wife uses a stat nav when she visits her mother, but it doesn't tell her about the quality of the roads. Yeah, that's true. Suspension's a mess. Do what I can. Alright, well, just from looking, this car has some problems. Look at all that rust. Let's take this tire off real quick. Wonder if it's gonna have me replace the back ones. I'm just gonna do a visual look. I'm not gonna take it on the track. Oh, it's not gonna let me do a visual look. Well, I guess well, I'm just take it off. Screw it. No. I'm just gonna take it off. I'm gonna take the spring with me. Though, really, this whole thing is under pressure. So if I'm taking this shock right here, that spring would not be staying. That'd be 2%. Yeah, see. Okay, that spring was fine. I can put that back. I ain't messing with that. Alright, let's move on to this side. Oh, I guess it'd help if I took the tire off. You can actually do this without taking the tire off if you can get your body in there. You turn the tire all the way one way and just squeeze in here. You can get to this. I've seen some smaller people do it because I didn't believe them. They proved me wrong. 11%. What's this one at? 54. I can put that back. Let's check the back ones. I'm gonna check the struts here. They call them shocks. Actually, these ones are probably shocks. Oh, can I not get to this from here? I guess I have to do that from underneath the car. Shoot, I'm gonna put the tire back then. One of the jobs, I actually had to buy someone a tire, and of course it was the most expensive tire in the shop. It was some $2,000 tire. It's like, really? And he only gave me $3,000 for the job. After the job was done, I only got like 200 bucks. Alright. How do I remove you? What's got to come off here? Nope. That's it. Yeah. Wonder what condition that spring's in. I'm gonna leave the springs. I don't think I'm gonna have to change them. I hope not, because I really don't want to. It's really not that hard. Wouldn't take that long. Let's see. Yeah, that one's fine. I can put that one back. Can't do a visual check on that, can I? Nah. I mean, quick way to really do it. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. It's, like I said, it's not that hard. There. I've got it. Again. Oh, wow, that was pretty bad. Yeah. You wouldn't be really messing with this. Well, I mean, you would if you had to change it, but you wouldn't want to, because that spring's under pressure. The way I do it is I put a jack right here. I jack it up. This is before I remove the bolts here. I'll remove that one first. And this one I'll leave in. I'll slide it out of its groove there. Mind you, I'm on the other side of this tire. I'm hiding. And I let the jack slowly down to relieve that pressure. I just don't move it out of the way and drop it, because that spring's going to shoot out. Don't want that. Yeah, that one's fine. So was that. So I'll go ahead and put that back. Gotta get one of those. And one of these. Actually, I could probably repair this. And I didn't put the exhaust back. Let's do that. Again, you really wouldn't need to remove the exhaust to do that. Yeah, it'd be in your way a little bit, but you wouldn't need to remove it. Just gonna go ahead and take these off. Gotta take the bushings out first. Now you can do this. 40%, yeah, I'll put that back. It wasn't really needed. That's the frame of a car right here. On front wheel drive cars, that's the frame. They don't have full frames in front wheel drive cars. It's to make them lighter, I guess. I don't know, I'd rather have a full frame. Pull that out. There we go. And that one needed to be changed. Okay, I'm gonna head over to the bench here. Let's repair these. Yeah, I knew I could repair this one. 240 bucks, 130. Boom. Save myself some money. Let's see, what else do I need? I need a sway bar. Front shock. A. It's ABS A, front left. And right. Dude, you are costing a fortune. Let's see, where is it? Oh, apparently I gotta replace a rear axle at some point. Alright. Shock ABS A front. Let me just check, make sure it's the right one. Front left and front right. Okay. There they are. One of these. And yeah, it is costing me less because I do have a discount. So that helps. Alright. I need two. What was it? Just one of these? Off-road, huh? Wonder if that's for the 4x4 edition. I don't know. I just need one. One suspension ring, spring, and a sway bar. So one of these. Suspension, rear, and a sway bar. Was it the left or the right? Left. Sway bar end link left. For whatever reason, don't ask. I didn't feel that this was right, so I had to check it a third time. Okay, I think that's everything. Once I do this, I'm going to take it on the track there, and it'll tell me what else needs to replace. Let's put it all back together. Let's not forget the bushing. I actually did that backwards. You're supposed to put the bushing in first, then bolt it up. But hey, it's fine. That was actually the right way. You'd have to get that one in first before you could do that side. Or it was the other way around. I forget. I'm pretty sure it was the one way. Am I done underneath the car? I'm done underneath the car except for this shock. Almost forgot to put that back. Again, this is one of those, when you replace the one, you replace them both, but it's not calling for it, so I'm not going to. That will affect the handling of the car if you don't replace them both. Alright, cool, I got the right one. I was kind of worried because I had to do this earlier, replace one of those, and I bought the wrong one. I wasn't paying close enough attention. It said replace all worn parts, so it's probably going to ask me to replace those. No. I wonder if it's going to want this. Outer tie rods? Nah, okay, good. Hey, it's just one bolt, might as well check it. You're right, you're in there anyway, before you put the tire back on. Done. Alright, let's go on to this side. Same deal over here, just put it all back together. From the looks of it, this car was already beat up, so he can't really blame his wife for the suspension going out. Yeah, alright. The suspension did what it was supposed to do. It's not necessarily the road's fault. These tests are probably about as brutal as some of these roads. They probably do that on purpose because they know, hey, the city can't afford to always keep the roads maintained. Let's take on a test track here. Again, nice interior, nice and clean. I wish I can just pick. You do need some brakes. Whatever. Again, neglected the car. Which you can just take it right to suspension. Did it render over there? I don't know if it did. I'll have to pay attention next time. If it rendered on that computer over there, that'd be cool. Front suspension. If I didn't change those, that would actually probably be pretty bad. But I did already, so made it easier. Yeah, I'm good. Car's probably done. I'm gonna put it up on the lift. I'm gonna do it. Actually, I'm not even gonna put it on the lift. I'm just gonna do this the cheaty way. It's faster. Getting the hang of taking shortcuts in the game. Hide the body. Show worn parts. I'm good to go. Oh, forgot a bushing right there. That's part of the suspension, ain't it? Yep. He gave me $2,000, so that's cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy a bushing. Rubber bushing. It's way down here, ain't it? There it is. $100 for a rubber bushing. They actually come in sets, so you wouldn't be buying just one. Alright, here we go. That should be it. Nope, car's done. Just forgot the rubber bushing. If I didn't take that on the track, I wouldn't have known. I'd have probably figured it out. Sell all. Yes. Alright. That's all I got, guys. I'm just gonna do this here. And I'll have fun.